And then some of the people obviously spend an absolute fortune on restoring their tractors to better than showroom condition, or certainly better than the condition that they roll off the various production lines. The less common machines, of course, tend to command the greatest prices when they're disposed of at auction. And also the age of the machine now, the earlier tractors are falling out of favour a bit, value-wise in the auction houses. More of the later machines from the 70s, 80s to 90s tend to be holding their value a little bit more strongly. So it might well be the time to have a resurgence in the old petrol paraffin ones. There's certainly, I think, a lot more charm in the older tractors than you see in all the modern stuff these days. Although, I suppose it's what people can remember if they lived or worked on a farm, what their first tractor was. First one they may be driven, or can remember seeing the I always say with the old fortunes, they're not working efficiently until they're boiling, but in this sort of climate, it's probably that when they're putting a bit of steam out. I would think it might be the radiator pushing out. The problem is with the old tractors that in the days when they were being used, they used to build up from cattle troughs and ditches and everything like that when they used to get on when they were working. So you'll get soil and bits of bones and everything in your radiator, which over time causes a bit of a blockage. Low remember is when some of these tractors were first introduced to the farm, they were replacing horses. And things like maintaining oil pressure and oil levels and fuel levels was pretty much alien to some of these old farms. One of the main things with the popularity of different machines is the dealer network, of course. And the Ford had a massive dealer network of backup service, including a field service where they would come out and work on the machine on a breakdown at the farm. Rapid Ford car and truck dealers had the tractor Traçtors Leicester, a couple of local ones, and there were several other of the Ford agents around Leicester that also marketed tractors too. Services in Leicester with Brown, of course, Winston, and quite a few places there. There dedicated international, very nicely stored in the axle, 9.5 hectare. JIK taking over the international tractor company. As well as they see now these all these different companies that are merged together into one manufacturing is now worldwide today. A couple of examples there, tractors, one with a reversible plough, and the other one with the 4-end loader with a lump splitter on the back, obviously still in daily use. You see some of the tractors when they're parked, see them at the supplier's plates screwed to the side of the bonnet. You may see several different ones on some of these tractors. Looking at the registration of the government, they're not all local machines. There's a lot of tractors in there, individual machines. History of it, what they did with it, couple of them seeing it. That's how we're all there. Another one there, there's six gun, I would imagine would be another company group that started to become more prevalent in the 70s and early 80s. plenty of an idea of the acquisition by Logan. Traçtors with weights on the front of the tractor, and these were to counterbalance the heavier implements that were fitted as time progressed onto the rear, the wider cultivators, heavier ploughs with more furrows on, put an extra strain on the back of the tractor and making the front. So they put the counterweights on to counterbalance that to keep the tractor stable. 1060 Duffield was a latest development slightly before Duffield changed to Leyland tractors. Throughout the 60s, the 1060 was a 10-speed tractor. Producing 60 horsepower, very useful tractor in its day, and obviously built to ride the performance super amazing. And the latest 45 there. Got one here with the power steering option, which I think is a bit of a good thing.
Yeah, guys.